Inwardly, everything should be different, but our outward face should conform with the crowd. Anyone who can make you angry becomes your master. The first rule is to keep an untroubled spirit. The second is to look things in the face and know them for what they are. Each morning, remind yourself, it's a gift to be alive, to think, to feel, to love. Your mind is yours to control, not the outside world. Understand this, and you'll discover true strength. Worrying about the future brings unnecessary suffering. Why suffer before there's a reason to? Be like a cliff, waves crash against it, yet it stands strong, calming the storm around it. Nature gave us one mouth but two ears, a reminder to listen twice as much as we speak. People fiercely protect their belongings, yet they waste time, the one thing they should guard the most. Start living now. Treat each day as a life of its own. If you want to escape what troubles you, the answer isn't a new place but a new mindset. We don't realize how unnecessary many things are until we go without them. We use them not out of need, but simply because they're there. If a man doesn't know his destination, no wind will take him where he wants to go. We love ourselves more than anyone, yet we value others' opinions over our own. Remember this: when bitterness tempts you, the misfortune isn't what happens, but facing it with dignity is true fortune. A man conquers the world by first conquering himself. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. The things you think about determine the quality of your mind. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. What matters isn't what happens to you, but how you respond to it. What we hear is just an opinion, not absolute truth. What we see is only a perspective, not reality itself. Luck is simply preparation meeting opportunity. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Difficulty shows what men are. To be everywhere is to be nowhere. Death smiles at us all. All we can do is smile and move forward. The more we cling to things beyond our control, the more powerless we become. Change is the only constant in life. A person's true worth is reflected in what they value most. If you want to grow, accept that others may see you as foolish. Uncontrolled anger often harms us more than the offense that triggered it. Wisdom is never an accident, it's earned. True freedom belongs to the brave. Let go of the feeling of being wronged, and the wound vanishes. Those who accept fate are guided by it. Those who resist are dragged along. Our actions today leave a mark that lasts forever. While we hesitate, life keeps moving forward. Those who treat each day as complete never feel like they're running out of time. It's time to recognize that within you lies something far stronger than the forces that try to control you. True wealth isn't about having more, it's about needing less. Stay silent most of the time. When you speak, keep it brief and necessary. Cruelty is born from weakness. The road to greatness is never easy. Live every moment as if it were your last. Anything that can happen someday can happen today. Don't just talk about your philosophy, live it. What seems difficult now is only a challenge to overcome. Never assume something is impossible for others to achieve. True freedom comes not from getting what you want, but from wanting less. Circumstances don't define a man, they reveal who he truly is. What's truly frightening isn't death, but never having truly lived. Surround yourself with those who inspire you and bring out your best. We exist for one another. Teach those around you or learn to tolerate them. Nothing can ruin your life unless it corrupts your character. If you stay true to yourself, no external force can truly harm you. Your happiness is shaped by the quality of your thoughts. Just as reading and writing require a teacher, so does mastering life. Life feels short and full of worry for those who dwell on the past, ignore the present, and fear the future. Be patient with others, but disciplined with yourself. Remember, your time is limited. Let the sun shine through your soul. Embrace life fully. If you don't, both the sun and your time will fade away. The best revenge is refusing to become like those who wrong you. 80 times, simply choosing to live is an act of bravery. It's not that time is short, we just waste too much of it. Everything happens as it is meant to. If you pay close attention, your life is shaped by the thoughts you choose to hold. The damage caused by anger is often far worse than what triggered it. A man who fears death will never live with true purpose. The present moment is all we have, everything else is gone or uncertain. Growth doesn't happen by chance, it comes from daily effort and discipline. Remember that you entertain two guests, body and soul, and whatever you shall have given to the body you soon eject, but what you shall have given to the soul you keep always. No person has the power to have everything they want, but it is in their power not to want what they don't have, and to cheerfully put to good use what they do have. If what you have seems insufficient to you, then, though you possess the world, you will yet be miserable. He is the most powerful who has power over himself. Difficulty strengthen the mind as labor does the body. As is a tale, so is life. Not how long it is, but how good it is what matters. Life, if well lived, is long enough. The best answer to anger is silence. Nature sets limits on all things, just as it does on eating and drinking. The most peaceful refuge a man can find is within his own soul. He who has injured thee was either stronger or weaker than thee. If weaker, spare him. If stronger, spare thyself. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way to wish. To be well is a part of becoming well. Receive without conceit, release without struggle. No great thing is created suddenly any more than a bunch of grapes or fig. If you want a fig, you must be patient, it must bloom, bear fruit, and ripened. We create most of our suffering in our minds, not in reality. No one can escape fate, so the real question is how to live well with the time we have. The future is uncertain, live fully in the present. Every new beginning comes from the end of something else. But life feels short and restless for those who dwell on the past, ignore the present, and fear the future. We don't suffer from events themselves, but from how we judge them. It's not the events we control, but our attitude toward them. Nothing is by its own nature calamitous. Even death is terrible only if we fear it. If evil be said of thee, and if it be true, correct thyself. If it is a lie, laugh at it. Attach yourself to what is spiritually superior, regardless of what other people think or do. Hold to your true aspirations. No matter what happens around you, stay grounded in the present. A man who cannot master himself will never be truly free. Happiness requires far less than we think. Everything lies within you, it's all in how you think. Live in harmony with nature, and you'll never feel lacking. Live by others' opinions, and you'll never feel wealthy. Learn to ignore what doesn't truly matter. The greatest gifts in life are already within us and within our grasp. A wise man finds contentment in what he has, rather than longing for what he doesn't. It's not real problems that trouble us most, but our imagined fears about them. Small-minded people blame others, average people blame themselves. The wise see all blame as foolishness. Respect the past, be open to the future. The life we receive is not short, but we make it so. We are not all provided, but use what we have wastefully. Stay calm and serene regardless of what life throws at you.